Listen, I just got done with the latest episode of Dexter, and probably the best episode of the season so far. Uh, they kick it off right where the last episode ended. This episode name is Touched by an Angel, and it makes sense towards the end why they named it what they named it. And so what you find out is kick off where the episode ended. Prater asked Red, I know you had a son. Harrison is so excited, he knows who he is. He introduces himself, and then Dexter kind of fills him in after that, after the Prater, and like, hey, he's not to be trusted. This dude collects serial killers, and Dexter kind of feel a little bothered, a little rattled, so he gives him that warning: leave my family alone. Prater says, yeah, for sure, no problem, Red. Next thing you know, Uma Thurman's at the hotel, and she's requested Harrison, and so she's asking questions like, why is your last name not Smith instead of Morgan, and da da da. So Harrison calls, fills Dexter in. Dexter's a little bit pissed, disturbed. So he goes upstairs and talks to Bless, like, hey, I need you to do a favor. Remember, Bless is a little bit mad at him because he blabbed personal information to his daughter, caused a little bit of rift. They made some peace. He gives him a hug and says, yeah, I don't mind picking up Harrison, right? And um, so as the story kind of twists and turns, Batista is still on the hunt, but the cops know he's not really a detective. So they hit him with the thing like, man, if you don't leave out in New York, we're going to get you on federal crime as incriminating an officer. We know you're retired. You're actively not an officer. This is not an active case. This is just something you're hunting as a personal vendetta. And no one is personally invested in this but you at this point. And so we also see the detective took Dexter Morgan's theory and it made sense. It fits. So now they're close to find out who is the New York Ripper. Now I think it might be Blessed, but they're saying that device that he's killing people with, only people who work for the city can do it. So that's a major clue. That's not just a random scene they're putting in there. There's significance with that scene. So we're gonna see how that unveils in the next episode, I believe, 1,000%. So Prater is praying his life into Dexter's life. So they already have set up a meet. Dexter's like, bro, I'm about to just take this brother out. He got to go. But the Batista has been telling Dexter still. He sees him come out the restaurant with Prater. He don't know who Prater is until he's leaving out the police station and sees Prater's face. Batista thinks it's the noble thing to do is to warn him about Dexter. Now remember, we all know that Dexter has a code. Batista should know that from the case. With Dose, there's a code. Prater doesn't fit this code. Prater would be in no necessary need of danger because he doesn't fit the code. But Batista goes and has this whole fight with security. Uma puts him in the nice mean chokehold. So what do you mean my boss is in danger? So Batista spills all of the tea to Prater. And Prater isn't mad. Prater is now even more excited. He has a legend among his mates. And he's so curious of Dexter's technique. So Dexter comes over there for the meeting. And it's Batista. He's on the table. Bay Harbor Butcher style. And Prater says, listen, I'll feed you serial killers. I'll find them. You do your thing. And we'll just constantly do this. All you got to do is kill Batista. That's your entry level to this utopia, a buffet of serial killers. Dexter stands on top of him, looking like he's about to take him out. He don't. He sets Batista free. Batista turns around and chokes Dexter. He is still mad about LaGloria, still bad about Dose. Next thing you know, pop, 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 pop. He is getting lit up, right? You think Uma Thurman, but you would be wrong. It is Prater who pulls the trigger. Prater now meets the code. And so we find out that Prater is really pulling a lot of the strings. Prater is really the bad guy. That Uma does not move on her own. She moves off of Prater's request. So everything we've seen has been all Prater. He's the puppet master. And so this has been a great episode. We are starting to see that mask of Prater fall and really see the real Prater in this season. Dexter is in a real tough spot. He's in that cellar with Batista dying. He tell Batista, listen, I didn't kill Dose, I didn't kill LaGloria, and Batista said basically, that's still your fault. The blood is still in your hands, and now I'm dying, and that's because of you. And that's a tough thing to deal with. Dexter losing somebody who he really does care about, love, and now is gone. So how will the season end? I don't know. It's been a great ride. I'm enjoying it. One of the best seasons of Dexter we've had since season 4. I'll definitely give that. It's better than New Blood. It's way better. This is way better than New Blood. Even though we're not completed, this is already off rip. This has been better than New Blood. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And good season of Dexter. You think it's one of the best seasons we've seen? Let me know in the comments. Boom.